All right. Feel like we're gonna get a banger today. I'm super excited. Hello, welcome. If you're watching this later, thank you very much for tuning in. If you're watching this live, there's gonna be some people coming in a second, and we're gonna chat with them. But if you're in the background watching this later on, welcome. Thank you. Hope you enjoy the show. It's gonna be a fun ride. Definitely. I know that Ubisoft has a lot of great games in the lineup. What is going to be revealed is the question. I actually know. I'm gonna act like I don't, so that this can sound better and be more mysterious, but I know a lot of the games that are happening. I know what's happening out there. I got the schedule, okay? Unfortunately and fortunately, I'm teasing, but that's fine. So we're gonna watch the whole show together. This is an official co-stream. I am lucky enough to be partnered with Ubisoft, and they have provided me with not only the ability to co-stream, but I have some goodies for you guys, and I'm talking about some real good goodies. Some good. I don't know where I put that stuff. Here it is. Okay, so I'm gonna move my camera for a second. This stuff right here, as you can see, is the drops for Twitch drops. For anybody watching on Twitch, you're able to win these. Actually, you don't need to win them. What you gotta do is watch, right? 20 minutes, you're gonna get the first one. 25, you'll get the second one. I'm sorry, 15 minutes, the first one. 20 for the second. And just, you know, every 10 minutes, you'll get something, basically. But it's the Avatar Frontiers of Pandora. I'm so excited for that game. I hope they say we're dropping it today and we could just start playing it right now. That would be legendary. Then you have Riders Republic. And then you have Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Really love that game. And then Assassin's Creed Mirage, the new game that is going to be coming out. They've announced everything. A lot of stuff for that game, so hopefully we see more today and get some extra gameplay stuff. For me, honestly, all I care for, and you can tell me what you guys feel or think, all I care for is gameplay for these conferences. You know, we get so many of them, and I'm not against CGI cinematics, but you don't know what you're getting when you look at a CGI cinematic. So that's why, for me personally, I prefer gameplay, because it's going to tell me, okay, wait a minute, I can play this. I mean, if we're trying to watch cinematics, I mean, I can watch a movie. You know, there's anime, there's cartoons, there's film, there's TV shows for cinematics, you know. So hopefully we get a lot of gameplay. I think Ubisoft understands that we're gamers, and that's going to be key, and then we'll go from there. But yeah, so that's the stream today. Should be fun. As you can see, again, these are the Twitch drops. All you got to do, just to kind of explain it for anybody that doesn't know about Twitch drops much, make sure you have a Twitch account, first of all. And on Twitch, in the settings, there's a drops and rewards section in your settings. That setting allows you to connect your Ubisoft directly to Twitch. And then from there, as long as you have them enabled, you can watch somebody who has Twitch drops like myself, and then you're going to be able to get the goods. Okay, so do that for yourself, do that for me, and let's have some fun with it as we proceed. I'm actually going to check, because these Twitch drops have to activate. I'm going to check it out for myself and see, making sure that my stream is functioning, to be honest with you guys. My stream is working, but I need to check that chat. So the drops are not activated yet. I think they activate when the show starts. That's fine. We'll figure it out. I'll wait it out. I'm good to go, though. I have everything enabled pretty much. So we're locked in, guys. And speaking of locked in, I want to check this stream out. So the actual stream is supposed to pop up soon, and they gave me this very cool link where I won't get copyright strikes, which is important to me. Let me mute this for a second. But But yeah, so they gave me this link where it is not going to be copyright strikes, and I have to see how to activate that. I actually don't know how to activate it, and I follow the rules on how to put this on. I'm going to try again, see if I did it wrong the first time live on stream. But yeah, we're going to just talk about Ubisoft for a second. First of all, Assassin's Creed alone, all right, Assassin's Creed alone has taken over my life, right? So I literally, the heck, did I accidentally record something? Oh, I'm recording replays. Wonderful. Let's just try this real quick. So let me turn that replay stuff off. So basically, Ubisoft, Assassin's Creed specifically, taken thousands of hours of my life. Each game definitely like 300 to 500 hours each game. They're big games and I don't rush through them. I'll go do side missions, explore, look at the map, and just have fun with it. And I've enjoyed that. But it's, you know, like, I don't know how many games were there. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's probably over 10 in my memory that I played. Pretty much all of them. I'm definitely excited to see the Mirage. And the reason I'm excited for the Mirage, on top of, you know, it just being an Assassin's Creed game, is because it feels like they really realized, hey, let's get back deeper into what we're used to do and bring back some of the fun that created our franchise. Somebody that's been around that long, you know, I think it's important. And yeah, so sponsored stream. Thank you to Ubisoft for giving me the opportunity to provide this content. Being partnered with them gives me such a blessing to do what I do, baby. And it's been fun. I got to play some private stuff and got to do a lot of good stuff so far. It's just the beginning. We're going to be taking off with this stuff in the near future as we go. All right. Yeah, so I'm probably gonna get copyright strikes because the link that they sent me is not working, and maybe I'm doing it wrong. I don't know how to do it, but it is what it is, man. It is what it is. We will survive. This is the actual gameplay. I mean, the screen that they have on their YouTube right now, since I can't activate the actual setup that they're supposed to be doing. So, and I think maybe it won't start until the stream starts. Maybe I'm literally 30 minutes early, so we still got 22 minutes before the show starts. So this is me just casually vibing, and I should have put some gameplay on here, right? Let's actually do that real quick and just look at some of their posts as we go. This game right here, guys, I'm telling you, we're not going to have audio on all of these, but I just want to showcase it, talk about it. We're going to put 1080p on these things. So this game right here is a Star Wars open world game, okay? And you're supposed to be able to go to multiple planets. I'm not sure how that's going to work, but that's going to be ridiculous. You know that Massive, the studio who's making this game, made the greatest looter shooter in the open world for the Division 1 and 2. That game right there is still one of my favorites of all time. And this game, Star Wars, as far as open world, will be amazing. The attention to detail in the environment, the landscape, being able to design well-crafted areas to fight in has been a staple, in my opinion. And they just do it right. And then they have the resources for like Assassin's Creed, who does very well. I don't know if you guys played Assassin's Creed, but Assassin's Creed does an amazing job with their ability to take a historic landmark and then do it accurately, perfectly. I've went to the places that the Assassin's Creed games had or researched them online just to do comparisons and to get a little backstory behind it. And I've always been amazed by that. And Massive is not the same studio as Assassin's Creed, but the point is Ubisoft has the resources to allow each other to work together, you know. And I'm very excited about this. Visually, this looks good. It's just cinematics. It's not enough for me. I want gameplay, you know. And it was a lot of cinematics for yesterday's showcase in Xbox, but today is Ubisoft's day and they're going to put out the gameplay today. So this is going to be crazy when they do. You can see these visuals are top tier. We know that. It's next gen, open world. I didn't know if it's a single player or co-op. I want co-op. I love Ubisoft Division and stuff like that, but if they make this single player, I won't be mad. I will not be mad. And we're gonna watch some of the Assassin's Creed as well. We still got some time, guys, so I'm just gonna have some fun with it. Should be a good night. Speaking of good night, let me see something. Where's my captions? Are they not working? Well, they're there, but they're not on top of everything. Okay. There we go. And some of this. There we go. Okay, so we got the captions. We got everything. So I want to talk about Assassin's Creed. Now they're talking about it and they're explaining that they want to build on top of everything that happened in the series and bringing back small mechanics, little details about more stealth play, and your parkour is really top tier, letting you traverse a lot smoother in the game. Things like this is what made me love Assassin's Creed. You know, I can remember playing the first 3. I was mesmerized by just exploring the world and being like, wow. I remember researching before that in my own time. I like to check history and look at different things, and they were able to tap into that. And then I just got the games, and the games really inspired me to even find out more about the history. Even though the games were fictional, they had historical moments, historical characters, landmarks. So for me, that was what made Assassin's Creed personally one of my favorites of all time. I never could make a top 10 list, but it might go up there just because I've given it thousands. I'm talking 5,000 to 10,000 hours. If you look at every Assassin's Creed I played 100, 200, 300 hours each or more. Some of them I spent 500 hours in, and replayed 2 of them on top of that. So I don't know. I think you know, Mirage can be special for me and be a great game. There's a narrative in the troll meme internet world where they're like, oh, it's just a copy paste game, and that's such a lie because they don't actually get to play these games and they don't get to experience it. They just go on social media and post, you know, this nonsense. It's hilarious. And these games have rich stories, amazing environments, and overall characters that are really compelling. And then the gameplay, you know, there's variety. If you played every single one, you'll see the differences and the improvements and the growth that you get. You know, all of these old school tricks that they're showing here about stealth, some of them are new. They have different versions that they do, different ways to, you know, stealth attack or sneak and do all of the key things that I loved about the series. So I'm just excited and waiting very, very, very much. Yeah, we gonna see. I don't think I'm gonna find this link Let me look at my email one more time. They sent me the link other day. Here it is. It says blah blah blah. Okay. I'm gonna email them. I feel so bad. I'm gonna email them. Let's see. Maybe I'm just panicking. It's probably going to start up right as the show starts. All right, we're going to keep that email up just in case. Don't panic. Don't panic, Mag. The show's starting soon. They just posted. Oh, wait, look at this. This is the pre-show. Let's start watching that, guys. I'm going to get copyright strikes all day. It's fine. All right, let me turn off my music. I have a lot of stuff going on in the background right now. Turn that off. Matter of fact, close that. This. And copyright strike life happening in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Started, I don't know, probably 3 years into my journey.
So they're going to show a lot of community stuff.
Console community has been begging
probably going to have to
for
mute
some
it.
kind of answer to the like. And I know the Mousetrap was a huge announcement that a lot of console players were waiting for.
The most groundbreaking thing added to Siege for me was Ranked 2.0.
I'm really excited for the changes for the shields. I feel like it's been a long time coming.
I love things like the shooting range, being able to change attachments, switch seamlessly between weapons and operators. It's an amazing change.
The newest season has just been released, and a whole lot more is on the way, so there's a lot of Siege to be excited for. Why not go watch a game in action and see for yourself?
I'm gonna mute anytime I hear music, so don't mind. Uh-oh. Exclusive rewards. Ooh. Oh, Prime Gaming. Okay. I'm gonna go get that. I was just saying it the other day on stream. Rainbow Six Siege Esports is the best first-person shooter esports has ever been. The reason for that is very simple. The game is designed perfectly for esports. A true competitive, amazing design. So, props to the devs. Let's see if I can hear this.
I think that we need to be the best team in the world. We just have to prove to everyone else. My dream is to win like two big tournaments in a row. To win is the most important thing. If we lose this game or win this game, like, it's my fault, you know. So it's all on my shoulders.
We work in a discipline that has certain gaps between the people that make buildings and the people that use buildings, and I think we could use games and virtual spaces as a way of breaking down those boundaries and inviting new audiences to participate in architectural design. There's an important relationship between architecture, urbanism and video games. An understanding of how real cities are formed, how people behaved in cities, how people gathered in crowds is often very, very helpful in being able to articulate that meaningfully in a fictional world as well.
Video Game Urbanism is the name of our teaching studio. We've been teaching this for a number of years now, working with students to promote the use of game engine technology as an architectural method for design.
We've been gamers since we were young, and I think that really informed, in some way, our decision to become architects, because we've always been really interested by spaces. So Ubisoft approached us to reinterpret one of their games in any way we'd like to.
We were interested in how Unity opens up the city in a new way, rather than just experiencing things from the street, being able to really kind of navigate across the buildings, the rooftops, the facade, interacting with architecture in a different way.
As architects, we're trained to see buildings in a particular way, but a game like Assassin's Creed Unity lets us break that and see the city in a new light.
So when we were researching the game, we found it really interesting to read some of the interviews and some of the material from the developers as to how they approach the design of the architecture, and hearing that, you're facing real virtual problems we also face as architects sometimes was a really interesting insight. We thought it would be really interesting to explore video game architecture using an architectural methodology, such as a scaled model.
So we go from the riverside to the old kind of medieval areas of the city where the buildings are much smaller and irregular, through to the larger kind of boulevards.
And we're standing here today in the Bourse de Commerce, which is obviously the highlight of the model here.
We picked the Aloe Blade because we think it was a really good example of a building that's use has changed maybe quite a lot from the game to the present day, even to the fact that it's got a new insertion in it from an architect that we really loved. And it was a really interesting building to look at.
We really like the way that games are totally kind of user-centric spaces, which is definitely something architecture can learn from.
What's up, everyone? We're playing the X-Defiant beta. Thank you to Ubisoft for sponsoring this video.
Oh no, copyright strikes. I don't want it. A lot of great games, guys. I'm working on trying to get this copyright link version working for me. And it doesn't look like it's gonna happen. So I'm gonna end up streaming this the old-fashioned way, as they say. The old-fashioned way. But it's fine. It's still gonna be a good stream. I get copyright strike and banned. That's it. So this has to be the greatest showcase of all time if I'm gonna get banned from Twitch for the copyright issues. Yeah, that's gonna happen. Oh man, it's 6 more minutes and we get started anyway, so I'm just gonna have fun with it, even if this doesn't work out. Or 40. Let me see these codes. Yeah, I have it correct. I have it correct. It's just not working. Well, we're going to play the audio during the stream, during the actual conference when it begins. Copyright strikes are not going to happen, baby. Make it worth it, Ubisoft. Make it worth it. Come on, man. Let me take a picture for these guys. Send it to them so they can see what I see. Maybe that'll help. Oh no. Oh no. Gotta be careful here. Screenshots. All right, we're gonna pause this. I'm gonna turn that off for a second. I just don't trust my stream. Something could pop up and won't be good. Just gonna send them this. Hopefully that'll help them understand that I'm trying here. A couple minutes, guys. Give me 1 second. I'm literally emailing Ubisoft, literally. I'm missing out on this like community stuff though. I need to see it. There we go. I wanted to email them again so they can understand. I know what I'm doing, you know what I mean? Done this before. Yeah, I'm doing it wrong. So I wanted to show them very quickly. Woo! I can't wait for this game. X Defiant. It got that flavor, man. It got that flavor. I'm hoping they say, oh, we're dropping it today, stealth drop. That'll be huge for Ubisoft because that game is so good. Of course, it's not like finished and they still got a lot to work on, but I believe that X Defiant's going to be here for a long while. I think the developers know what they're doing when it comes to FPS games. A lot of community stuff in this pre-show. I love it. Should be a good run. Somebody on Twitter asked, "What's my favorite Ubisoft game?" I don't know, man. I spent the most time in Assassin's Creed, but I've been falling in love with other games, newer games, The Division, Rainbow Six. It's a lot. It's hard to pick one. I think we're just lucky. We get all these publishers, and they all have they'll put out 10 plus games a year, and maybe you don't like all of them, but if you like 2 or 3, that's a lot of games. And we're just blessed. How I feel about it. There goes Mr. Raptor. I know a couple of these people here. There it is. The show's about to get started in 60 seconds. So celebration time, man. That's all I look at this as. I don't have no champagne to pop right now, but basically toast to gaming. We're definitely blessed. We are blessed. But hopefully the stream link works when the stream starts in less than 40 seconds. I'm over it, guys. We're going to go with a copyright-filled stream for the day. And sorry Twitch. Other than that, should be a good show. I like when they have a cool little intro like this for the vibes. There we go. Just Dance. And come on, Ubisoft. Is this a live performance? Look at this. That's cool. I thought that was... They tricked me. I'll take it. Just Dance, man. Some of my sisters always force me to play. You gotta give Just Dance its respect. They really catch the vibe. You know, I remember like 6 of us, only 2 controllers or 4 or whatever, but all 8 of us in the family house will just all be playing this game. My mom, my 3 sisters, kids, all of them. It was a good time. Copyright strikes hard body for the whole this whole song, I'm sure. And I might need to lower this volume. Let's lower this so I won't get copyright strikes so much. The best I can do is lower it as we go and just try not to get crushed. So a new Just Dance is coming out. Is that what's happening here? Actually, I'm not in touch with this. This is, like I said, a family game. Fun to hang out with the family. Okay, that is cool. They started off with the girl in a video, them dancing, and then it transferred into real life, her dancing on stage. It was a really good transition. Personally thought that it did their thing. All right, here we go. First game reveal coming up. Let's see what they're going to offer. I'm hoping for my favorite franchises to come back, new ones to be made, and all that good stuff. We shall see. Right now, it's going to be the Star Wars to start the show. Oh, no, wait. Avatar. Okay. Oh, yeah, baby. Give me some gameplay. Such an amazing universe. Ooh.
They took everything from us.
Damn.
From me. I was trained in their ways, their technology, their weapons. Things that a Nazi should not know. And then one day, they left.
Hell's Gate is under attack. Evacuate now. Kill all the Navi children.
But before they did, our teacher saved us and put us to sleep.
This is your only chance to survive.
And there I remained for 15 years. Until one day, I awoke. And I was free. Free to explore my world.
Ooh.
Free to decide who I was going to be. discover what I was meant to do.
Now you see what they kept you from. Your true home.
It's gonna be interesting.
Now Pandora is under attack again.
Don't let the Na'vi get in our way. Get rid of them.
And I have a choice to make. I choose to protect my home.
Lethal force. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Gameplay. Let's go. Damn. You gonna be able to fly that thing? Okay, okay.
I was a child of two worlds. I am no longer.
Yeah, baby.
I am Na'vi.
Na'vi. I love the Avatar. One of my favorite movies of all time. Very touching. Great stuff right there. Good start. Really good start, in my opinion. You said Avatar Frontier looks interesting for sure, man. They really...
Hi there, everyone. I'm Jim Cameron, the creator of Avatar and Avatar: The Way of Water. In developing both of these films, I set out to imagine another world, a world as rich and complex as our own. And we wanted the audience to feel as though they were really on Pandora, to dream with their eyes wide open, and to explore this world with our characters. And it's always been our vision to embrace technology to allow us to find new ways outside the cinema to immerse people in this world. Our friends at Ubisoft share the same ambition, and the team at Massive have been pushing the boundaries of what's possible in games to bring a new corner of Pandora to life. So with Avatar: Frontiers of Pandora, our creative team at Lightstorm has been able to share their insights with Massive's talented team, who are experts in creating living, open worlds. Together, we'll be able to bring players to the Western frontier with new environments, new flora and fauna, new characters, and an original story that coexists with the events of the Avatar films.
Awesome.
We can't wait for you to join this adventure, and we look forward to welcoming you back to the world of Avatar once again.
Oh yeah, baby. Let's go. Come on, give me a release date.
Hello everyone. My name is Dieter Deenfeld, and as the game director, I'm proud to be representing
You can do the release date, girl.
behind Avatar: Frontiers of Pandora today, and excited to share a sneak peek of what we've been working on. In this all-new story, you'll set out on a journey of discovery to unravel the mysteries of your past, learn what it means to be Na'vi, and explore new parts of Pandora on land or together with your trusted Banshee in the air. Our ambition is to create a playground where curiosity is rewarded. This tangible and highly immersive first-person experience will allow you to closely connect to a beautiful open world, touch and interact with it, using your size, your superhuman strength, and your natural agility to gain the upper hand. As the Na'vi say, Sivako, let's rise to the challenge on December 7th. Until
December 7th, let's go.
We're delighted to show you a glimpse of this adventure. So prepare to lose yourselves in the beauty and the danger of the Western frontier. Thank you.
Avatar releases December 7th. You're gonna watch some more footage. I'm very excited about that. Let's get it. Shout out to Massive coming in with the hot flames to start the show.
Welcome
to
baby.
Avatar:
Frontiers of Pandora, a first-person action-adventure game that invites you to explore the engaging world of Avatar in an immersive open-world experience. I'm Didi Deenfeld, game director, and I'm excited to reveal what's waiting for you on Pandora.
What you got for me?
The story of our game begins when the RDA expands their operations to the western frontier. John Mercer, one of the leaders of the RDA, abducts you and other Na'vi children from your home to teach you the ways of humans, hoping to mold you and turn you against your own people. But his plan is interrupted by the Battle of the Hallelujah Mountains, and you are put into emergency cryosleep. When you awaken, 15 years later, you are a stranger in your birthplace. Knowing the dangers posed by the RDA, you set out to take them down and look to secure the help of other Na'vi clans. Initially, you're perceived as an outsider, so you have to reconnect with your lost Na'vi heritage to gain their trust.
I love it.
On your adventure, you'll find your own path as you discover what it means to be Na'vi. You'll explore new regions of Pandora, each with their own unique biomes. The Kingloa Forest is a lush rainforest brimming with life and dense vegetation in the shade of awe-inspiring floating mountains. This is the home of the Aranahe, a clan of peaceful weavers who will guide you on your first hunt and on your first flight. The Aranahe will show you the way to the rookery, where you can bond for life with your very own Ikram. The Ikram is a devoted companion that you can name, feed, and customize.
Wowzers, you're gonna be able to fly that thing, baby.
Acrobatics and feel a rush of adrenaline as you dive from the sky and explore the open world of Pandora from the air.
This is gonna be legendary.
If you travel north, you'll get to the upper plains, an expansive grassland filled with contrasts and open views as far as the eye can see. The nomadic Seswa clan live here in symbiosis with gigantic beasts called Sakru. Earn the clan's trust, and they will teach you the art of riding dire horses. And further west, the mysterious clouded forest, where hidden in the mist, nothing is as it seems. Here lives the Kamatiri, a clan of healers with their own dark reasons to stay hidden. RDA operations are threatening the balance of Pandora. They build facilities of all sizes to exploit resources at any cost, spreading devastating pollution. In the process, animals are hurt and poached. You'll need to stop the RDA from ravaging your home, and when you are ready, you will take the fight to them. As a child of two worlds,
look at that.
you can learn to master multiple combat styles.
Okay,
Your powerful instincts allow you to get an overview of the battlefield, mark your enemies, and identify weak points. Traditional Na'vi weapons are versatile and precise. You can use the longbow to hit long-range targets, or the staff sling to set up traps. For a more explosive approach, you can leverage your human training and go for the blast of an assault rifle, a shotgun, or go bigger with the occasional rocket launcher. On foot, you can also rely on your incredible strength to take down amp units.
This is coming out in December.
Ikran will help you in aerial combat against the RDA.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be a good story,
will
good
have
game.
a tangible impact on your world. With the pollution removed, Pandora heals. You will be able to harvest the best quality material again and craft better gear and weapons. You will also find ingredients to cook and make meals to get stronger. As you keep discovering what it truly means to become Na'vi, you'll improve your skills by connecting to Awa through the Tarshu plant and learn
Love this.
from
This is
the
the
memories of your
spiritual
ancestors.
side that made me love the
Skill
movie.
upgrades can improve many
Being in
aspects
touch
of your
with the
character,
universe,
such
in
as
touch
your
with
natural
Earth.
agility to move through the world, your stealth approach when hunting or fighting, or the handling of your weapons and mounts. Avatar: Frontiers of Pandora is a captivating action-adventure game designed to maximize the power of new-gen consoles and PC. You will be able to play the full story campaign in single-player or with a friend online in two-player co-op. We invite you to explore this world of wonder. Become Na'vi and take down the RDA to protect Pandora.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be legendary. This is gonna be one of my favorite games of the year, man. It's coming for Christmas. Thank you for Santa Claus. Whatever the creepy old man that comes in. Oh, look at this. Oh yeah. Oof, oof, oof. December 7th can't come sooner. Wow. What a banger. Ubisoft's already going crazy. Oh, here we go.
Have some fun with it.
Here we go. Now, you guys know me. I'm into this game.
Another one. This feels great.
Oh, yeah. See these highlights. X Defiant, one of the best FPS that I've played this year. Probably going to stick around for a long time. I think it's that good. We'll see. Woo. Just gotta feel good movement, gunplay. Game is fire. Look at that. Oh my god, them sniping skills is killer. Oh yeah. I'm telling you guys. This is really incredible stuff.
Yeah, now I'm losing flow right now.
I have some good highlights. Probably like a 11 kill streak that I went on.
This game's great.
The best highlight I got. I think it's on TikTok.
I'm so excited about this game in general.
Let's see what they're gonna announce for this game. Okay, thank you for playing the closed beta. Let's go. What do you got for me, guys? Come on. Release the game right now, today. So I can turn my PlayStation 5 on right now.
Hello. My name is Mark Rubin, executive
You can do it,
producer
Marky.
on X Defiant. What you just saw was a collection of live clips and reactions from players streaming our game during our closed beta test in April. And we've been absolutely overwhelmed by the amazing response to our game from players all over the world. Now, for us, community has really been the core of this game's development. And we've had 28 public tests so far, with the recent closed beta being the largest, and of course, the first with no NDA. And throughout all of these tests, we've done our best to listen and respond to the feedback of players. So thank you so much to the more than 1.5 million players who have participated in those tests, and the countless creators and streamers who shared their footage and feedback about X Defiant. Now,
I'm turning my PlayStation on right now.
Towards the future. We are currently planning on launching later this summer.
Yes.
But before we do that, we will be holding another test to address some of the feedback from the closed beta. This open session will be available to everyone on
next
PC,
week.
PS5,
In 2 weeks, a week and a half.
Series X and S.
Let's
from
go.
June 21st to June 23rd.
I needed this.
This is a short test, but we are opening it to everyone to get as much feedback as possible on our new netcode, our controller tuning, and of course, to stress out the servers as much as possible. So if you have not played X Defiant yet, this is your chance.
Oh, this is going to be a great year.
But let's talk about what's going to happen when we launch later this summer. We will start with a 6-week preseason that will have all of our launch content with 14 maps, 5 factions, 24 weapons,
Could dig it.
and much, much more. We then move into our year 1 content schedule, which is packed with some really exciting content, with 4
New
brand
factions,
new meta-changing
weapons,
factions,
maps.
each with unique characters and skills, 12 new weapons, and 12 new maps. That's 1 new map every month, all inspired by Ubisoft's amazing worlds. And I think you may really be surprised at where we go. Year 1 is really going to have a lot of great gameplay content, all focused on creating a fun arcade FPS experience. And we are committed to staying true to our community and to strive to make
This is the year of Ubisoft for sure. Shout out to the chat.
And have fun. Now, it's been quite the journey to get to this point. So thank you again to all of the players that supported X Defiant so far. And for everyone who hasn't yet had the chance, we hope to see you in game soon. Thank you.
Marky. You're the man, brother. Let's go. Oh, here we go. Oh yeah, I'm excited about this. Prince of Persia at its brand new 2023. It's coming out next year, I think, actually. I don't know the release date. These visuals look amazing. They're artistic. You know, they're focusing on style, flavor, you know, having that spunky type of feel to it while being, you know, compelling. I like it. Oh yeah. We saw some gameplay on the first trailer. This is a cinematic trailer. I'm all for it. Ooh. Oh yeah, thank you. Let's go. Oh yeah. This game's fire, in my opinion. Woo! It's gonna be a good time. He's a straight up badass. The Lost Crown. Let's go. Coming out next year, early next year, January. I don't know if Avatar has PvP or multiplayer. I haven't even looked into that.
Hi everyone. It's so exciting to be with you today. About 30 years ago, in 1989, I discovered a great action-adventure game, both challenging my skills and respecting my cleverness. It was Prince of Persia. I am Muniradi, game director of Prince of Persia, The Lost Crown. Time has come to open a new chapter and to journey in legendary Persia, in an era where the laws of mortals were ruled by the laws of gods. You are Sargon, a fearless sword prodigy, the youngest member of a squad of 7 elite warriors, the Immortals. One night, Prince Hassan, sole heir to the throne, is abducted and taken to a hostile and cursed land, Mount Kaf. You and your brothers in arms are sent on a rescue mission to save Prince Hassan. However, this assignment will cast you straight into the lion's den. And it is here that you, Sargon, and the whole kingdom must prepare to face the greatest threat of your lives. This is your story. In Mount Kaf, your destiny awaits.
Let's go. Let's go. What you got for me, man? Show me more gameplay. What you want to do?
When entering Mount Kaf, your mission is clear. Find Prince Hassan and bring him back to Persepolis. However, Mount Kaf becomes a prison full of hostile inhabitants. Now separated from your allies, you discover a grand citadel full of mysteries, where time flows differently.
What is this sorcery?
The past coexists with the future. In this cursed land, exploration is everything.
Oh yeah.
This is a semi-open world that delivers new secrets as you find new
Wait a minute, my microphone is picking up the sound.
But to reach new areas, you have to master your skills and your sense of timing, a trademark of Prince of Persia. During this epic journey, you won't be the only one trapped in Mount Kaf.
Goddess and blacksmith.
He does good over voice.
Some dwellers are willing to help you, while others are more reluctant.
It was Prince of Persia, you know, inspired by Assassin's Creed.
He's a swordsman like no
you know,
other.
two of my favorite series. I don't even know they made this game. I don't think did they make the original Prince of Persia? Because I don't remember.
Elusive, ruthless, and extremely skillful on the battlefield. Fueled by anger, he constantly puts his life on the line to perform devastating attacks.
This is gonna be fire.
Time powers are back.
Oh yeah.
But this time,
What the hell was that?
not only in your hands. To face such a challenge, master a new side of his time powers and defy gravity.
Oh yeah,
By
this gonna
combining
be fire.
all these skills together, you can express your creativity to solve Mancav's mysteries and execute brutal combos in epic combats.
Oh yeah, they really went all out with this combat. Can I get a full screen? That was fire. The only thing they did wrong there was show this guy the whole time while they're watching the trailer.
And
I know I can see it later, but
a glimpse of what Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown is all about. I'd like to thank Matrix, who composed the in-game music you are just listening to. And of course, my fantastic team at Ubisoft Montpellier. We cannot wait for you to get your hands on the game. It releases on January 18, 2024 on all platforms. Thank you and enjoy the rest of the show.
so far they have not missed. There's always gonna be one of those games that I don't play. Like the Ribbit game. I've never tried it. Captain Laser Hawk. What is this? See what I'm saying? Those 3 in a row, 4 in a row. Then they give me this guy. Who's this guy?
Hi. My name is Adi Shankar. I'm a TV and movie producer. You may know me from the Castlevania animated series on Netflix.
Oh, that was a great series.
Or one of my fan fiction shorts on YouTube. 7 years ago, I got a call from Ubisoft offering me the opportunity to adapt one of their very, very, very serious franchises into an anime. But instead, I came back to them with a crazy concept inspired by the mood of Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon. Yeah. This concept used Ubisoft's vast library of characters and remixed them into one delirious anime series that would become this love letter to the 90s. Or at least how I remember the 90s. And to my absolute surprise, Ubisoft said no. Just kidding. They said yes. That's why I'm up here. Come on. This is the story of how the first anime series by Ubisoft was born. Captain Laser Hawk, a Blood Dragon remix. This show is many things. It's violent. It's a dystopian fiction in the spirit of the works of Aldous Huxley. It's a spoof. It's a satire. It's dark comedy. It's a love story. And as a descendant of Indian mystics, I can tell you it's the most philosophically conscious show you've watched in a long time. The series was picked up by Netflix. It was animated by the renegade genius pirates at Bobby Pill's studio. And today, I'm very happy to announce that barring an apocalypse, which may happen, it will be released worldwide later this year.
This guy's out of here, bro. He just needs to stop. Don't ever let me get on stage like this guy, bro.
And that's not all. I'm even more excited to share with you an action-packed, Easter egg-filled teaser trailer right now.
All right, I'm gonna watch this. Let's check out this teaser trailer for a new anime for the Ubisoft series.
Don't change the channel.
Dark, funny. Let's see. It's gonna be definitely colorful.
Join the revolution.
Oh,
let's do this.
This doesn't look bad. I kind of like it. Let's do it. This is the mobile game. Resurgence, the Division mobile game. See what they got to offer. And honestly, mobile games visuals are looking top tier lately. They've been stepping it up. Cinematics, of course, but still. Got him, coach. I could dig it already. I know I love the Division, so I'm gonna definitely try this out. I'm not a mobile player heavily, but it's worth trying stuff, see if you get into something. Dig it. Kind of like the Garden Realm. Wonder how this would play. It'll probably be an announcement like it's officially coming out. Kind of feels like the Division. Like it really does have everything I think we need to see. Coming out in the fall of this year. Interesting. Okay. Gonna be more Division right now, most likely. They're probably gonna drop the official trailer for Heartlands.
Hey everyone. It's an honor for us to be here with you today. We're home free, and this is our song Skull and
Give me a
Bones.
second, guys.
The seas forever roll.
What the heck? You're probably know this. How y'all liking it so far? And are you getting those Twitch drops in my chat? I appreciate y'all coming by, man. Need more people up in here. Share my stream. So far, they've been on fire. All right. That anime is the only questionable one, but it looks like a fun anime. It doesn't look like something that's terrible, you know what I mean? So we'll see. See what goes. Honestly, I don't know nothing about Skull and Bones. One of those games I gotta just try. Haven't even really watched the trailers for it. I don't even know what it's about. Very new to me. He said, "Roll your boat" song. It's not a bad trailer. I mean, not a bad trailer. The music feels like it's really pirates wrote this song. I'm lowering it because I don't want to get a full copyright, like whole song. But we'll turn it back up right after the song finishes. But yeah, so far it's been a hit on everything except this right here. I don't know about this song, but I'll take a look at the Skull and Bones. Something I haven't really looked at. August 25th, there's a closed beta. I don't mind trying that. See if it's any good. I might sign up while we watch. And I gotta make sure I put this audio back up. Minute. This is another game I have no clue about. It's hard to keep up with every single game. Anno. Definitely know about For Honor. Trackmania, definitely love it. This is another one, the Mario Ribbits. I have no idea. Never played any of them. Certain games, like, I don't know about them, you know? They got crossovers on all these games. Is that what I'm seeing? Crossover on Brawler. Oh, and they have the I just remembered they have the free trial for Ubisoft right now. 7-day free trial. And the crew's definitely fire. They're gonna actually I can put up a video in a little while. They're gonna probably talk about their game, right? Rider Republic. And that is Ubisoft. It's definitely more in store, guys. Not over yet. Let me play this audio so you guys can hear it. Hope y'all enjoying it, man. Hope y'all got the drops, the Twitch drops. Share this stream too, man. We got to get more viewers out here, man. I got to prove myself. I have to start putting up numbers on Twitch. Can't be slacking. You know, I'm a very high quality streamer in my opinion. And just showcase. Somebody watching want to tell me how the audio is working. Oh, let's see this. All right, here we go. I have to upload a video today about this game. That's all I can say. I have had early access. Let's see what they got new here that I haven't seen. I can't lie, man. They've upgraded everything when it comes to. Did you see this presentation? It's just it really got swagger. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta have confidence to create trailers like this. Have really good swagger overall. That's what you want when you see the game. You want to see it really be mastered, whether it's the gameplay or the trailers or cinematics, all that stuff. yeah. Absolutely. I could dig it. They're gonna come out with an announcement. A lot of announcements, most likely. They've done good with their little dev videos.
Took off. Now, each month, millions of thrill seekers, just like you, are enjoying, playing, eager to see what's next. I am Stéphane Bellet, creative director of The Crew. Thanks. Hey. Today, at last, it is my pleasure to introduce the future of The Crew, Motorfest, our all-new take on the action-driving genre, a celebration for car lovers to share and experience car culture fantasy on the beautiful island of Oahu in Hawaii. No matter how you enjoy cars and driving, on your own or with your crew, Motorfest has something for everyone. Motorfest, your portal to a medley of high-octane experiences. You choose how you like to have fun with your cars. This is what Motorfest playlists are all about. Playlists are truly at the heart of Motorfest. Wanna immerse yourself in the most exciting worlds of car culture? Yeah. Dive into the legacy of the world's most influential automakers. Light up the night street racing scene, Japanese style.
Beautiful stuff. Absolutely beautiful.
Unleash the cutting-edge power of electric supercars. And this is just a taste. For the first time ever, we leave the US mainland behind. Our festival has landed in one of the most breathtaking and vibrant places on Earth, Oahu. Let's find out why Oahu is the perfect playground for driving fun. Race through the city street of Honolulu. Barrel up. Black ash covered slopes.
Actually, never seen that one. Look at these jungles. Okay.
Rainforest.
I'm definitely gonna be playing this game, guys. I got a video coming out in a little while, in an hour.
Sunset with your friends. Opportunities for fun and challenges are endless. A unique playground like this calls for a profusion of vehicles. Choose and customize your ride with one of the most diverse lineups ever, from past, present, and future. Recognize the latest from Lamborghini? I think so, yeah, I know. You are as thrilled as I am to get behind the wheel of this beauty. Hey, some of you have spent a lot of energy building the perfect vehicle collection in The Crew 2.
Your collection gets imported to the game.
You will be able to
big
import
feature.
your vehicle collection into The Crew Motorfest for free. Thanks. So stay tuned for more news about the collection import and our complete festival program later this month during our summer showcase. Since the beginning of the year, thousands of players have tested the game and given us priceless feedback through the Insider program. Join the party. Register now for closed beta and share with the world your experience in July. From the entire team at Ubisoft Ivory Tower, mahalo, thank you. Welcome to Motorfest. Enjoy the ride.
I love his acting. The best actor so far in today's show. Just saying. Yeah, this game's top tier, guys. I can guarantee that. It's gonna be a. If you're into racing, if you just want a good vibe, a game to vibe to, this can be it right here. Races are good, visuals are great, you know, top tier stuff. They've improved every year, so I assume this one will have a lot more to it. Originally, you were flying boats and helicopters. I'm sorry, starting jets, planes and stuff. And driving, but now it's focused on driving. From what I see, from what they confirmed, only racing. So, you know, you're getting a racing game, which I love. It's gonna be a good time. The crew, motor back in the building, folks. And I mean, that's proof enough. Oh yeah. September 14th. 3-day early access if you get the gold or ultimate edition. I'm definitely gonna be on that. Damn, bro, September's taking over my life. A long month vacation. All right, so the Quest has a new game from Ubisoft. Let's see what they're doing in here. What are you doing? Assassin's Creed VR? Oh, now they're wilding. Oh my goodness. That's gonna be crazy. Y'all kidding me right now? Man. Look at all this. A VR Assassin's Creed. That's wild. I was joking the other day, every game should have VR. And not joking, but dreaming. Yo, Cloudy, what's up, brother? This is interesting. Assassin's Creed VR. This is a surprise for me. I didn't know. Ubisoft is hitting on all cylinders so far. Besides Bones, whatever it's called, Skulls and Bones. I don't know what the hell that game is. Even this is dope. I'm sure it'll come to PlayStation VR also. Uh-oh.
Hi everyone. I hope you enjoyed that first look at this exciting new way to play Assassin's Creed. Coming to MetaQuest this holiday, Assassin's Creed Nexus will push the boundaries of VR and let you become the assassin. You will feel what it means to parkour, fight, and be stealthy in new memories from 3 legendary assassins, Ezio, Cassandra, and Connor. I cannot wait to see our players feel the thrill of virtual reality in the Assassin's Creed universe. But there is more. Nexus is not the only game that will offer new ways to play Assassin's Creed. Assassin's Creed Codename Jade is our first open-world RPG game on mobile. It will take you to ancient China in a time of intrigue and conspiracy. In this brand new adventure, you'll experience the iconic
It's a mobile game
gameplay for free, anywhere.
Everybody's making
anytime.
mobile games. It's where the money's at.
I am glad to announce that you can register now for the upcoming beta. Here's a glimpse of what you can expect.
Is this a mobile game? They really trying to make me play mobile games, bro. Come on. I think it is.
Legacy. It's honoring those that came before us, learning from their triumphs and mistakes.
Why does this one sound so loud?
To illuminate and hold their stories to the light for all to see. That inheritance of knowledge helps to guide and shape our future. Now it's your turn to build on those foundations and rise to even greater heights. To step out of the shadows and into a vast world. To make your own legacy.
This looks good for a mobile game. There's no way. It is mobile though. They got some good animations. Interesting. He said, big mobile gamer. It is a mobile game. Register for closed beta now. Sheesh. I'll try it. I'm not that into it. I always try mobile games, but I'm not that. Here we go. This is what I've been waiting for, man. Let's get it.
We've all been waiting for this moment.
Yes.
Assassin's Creed Mirage is a very special game, designed as an homage to the first titles of the series that many of us fell in love with. Coming October 12th, Assassin's Creed Mirage takes the franchise back to its roots. Sarah, our narrative director for the game, will come on stage to tell you more about Basim and his journey. But before that, let's watch our story trailer.
Here we go. More and more and more. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I can dig it.
What are you doing?
Don't think.
Have a little faith. Oh, ye of little faith. Jump, boy. Yeah, this right here is for me.
Tell Basim the story of the feather.
Our tradition of the feather comes from Egypt. The feathers of the heron were dipped in the blood of the targets. The feathers forge our paths, remind us of who we are, who we can be.
The Order has held dominion over men and their empires for centuries. Strike quickly and end this.
Swallow your questions, serve without complaint. Who is she to tell you when to strike?
Everything you do serves the Hidden Ones. That is a strange kind of freedom.
You are not the first to walk the shadows broken. Pour your pain into the Brotherhood.
We are messengers of justice, and not the final judges.
He knows not what he is.
Oh, they went all out on that.
That's your nature.
October 12th, baby. Let's go. This year's packed. Ubisoft basically has all of fall and winter covered right now. Gotta give them credit.
What does it mean to be free? What must be sacrificed in the quest for freedom and justice the Hidden Ones fiercely pursue? How can you find your path and fulfill your destiny when you don't know who you really are? As he grows from street thief to master assassin, Basim thinks he has found a sense of purpose as a Hidden One, working in the dark to serve the light. But his nightmarish visions keep haunting him, leading to more questions with no answer. In Baghdad, seeking the truth comes with a price. The capital of the Abbasid Empire, one of the richest, most diverse, and most advanced cities in the world, is at a turning point of its history. Unrest is growing, seeding a revolution against corruption and arbitrary justice, an uprising that will turn the tides of history and change the lives of everyone. Childhood friends, fellow hidden ones, as well as newly formed allies and enemies will shape Basim's adventure. But his horrific visions are the face of a struggle that he can only handle alone. There is a lot to look forward to in Assassin's Creed Mirage, and the best way to make you understand our unique Back to the Roots experience is to show you the game. In the following gameplay walkthrough, we meet Basim right after the assassination of his first main target, as he reports back to Roshan in Harbiya's Assassin Bureau. Enjoy.
Oh yeah, baby. Come on, man. Let me get that good, bruh. That's what I'm talking about right here. They got to give me pure gameplay. No cutscene, no cinematic, like trying to show off. You know what I'm saying? Just give me 5 minutes of gameplay. Let me see how he moves. Let me see how he climbs. A couple kills, some fights. Something. Let's go. Here it is. We started. How you're moving, grooving. This is what I like right here. The parkour in this game always been some of the best in all the industry. Look at this. Oh. Uh-oh. And there's guards coming after him. Look at this. Environmental distractions or kills. That's perfect. Could have been in the game for years. It has been, but now it's even better with that little mechanic. Already way better when it comes to escaping. I dig that. So far, his movement's very fluid. Some great stuff. I like a little cinematic for when you zipline. I'm gonna start up the story here.
Alhamdulillah. I am glad you are safe.
Alhamdulillah. A first of many achievements to come, Basim.
We should only hope. There's still much work to do. While our focus was on Al Ghul, Fulaf quietly scouted the city for where we could erect more bureaus.
I have found dwellings in 3 districts that are most unassuming. Abid and Rebecca have arrived from Alamut and set off to Al Abbasiyah and Karkh. I will make my way to Sharqiya shortly.
And I will join Rebecca in Karkh, where corruption is as common as the arid air. See Abu Ja'far about some things he's been working on. Then come find us.
Have a look, Basim. I may have something that is of interest to you.
For those that don't know, Basim is a returning character. He was a bad guy before. They were gonna make him the good guy here, but
resourceful as always.
maybe we get to learn what
Thanks,
turned him. All right, so let's see the cinematics. Probably some gameplay, some skill trees, something. So this right here, you can go pick up contracts. It's looking like now. You just find contracts on that board and do them as you go. That's a cool feature. I'm down for it.
This is the place. What do you see, Enkidu? Let us reconsider the approach.
All right. So far, so good. You can actually see where they're looking and catch their vision, which is good.
Usual.
It's a very important thing right here. One of the old school mechanics where you blend in with a crowd and you kind of just interact with them and get into conversations and things like that. So that's a really good feature. It used to be heavy duty in the old games, so the fact that it's back is nice. Uh-oh, sleeping darts. I want a full non-lethal Assassin's Creed. Not gonna happen, but damn. All right, let's see what we got here. Is a smoke bomb or something like that? Oh, it's just a distraction. Cool, cool.
Hey! Die now!
Uh-oh. Oh, you got long range kills for when someone spots you, you can get them before they can alert everybody.
Hey!
Look at this.
The sky
Beautiful
is safe,
stuff.
my friend. Survey the area.
Gameplay is on point right now. This is a must for me.
There is my
Played every
target.
Assassin's Creed. Do not take any damage. So this is an extra request. Do not take any damage while you assassinate the captain. You have to basically go through the whole thing without taking any damage. What is this? You got a attack combo? 1, 2, 3. Wow. They really unlocking this game now. It's overpowered. That's a crazy ability. Did y'all just see that? Ubisoft has already won the best showcase of the year. Look at this up. A timed thing. And look, he's gonna kill the captain. This is amazing. So you can get multiple kill sequences in attacks. Oh yeah, this is gonna be so good. Even the little trap is ridiculous. Can this release already? Oh yeah, they're doing their thing. They're doing their thing here. I'm ready right now. Must have. Assassin's Creed Mirage releasing this year. Another banger. That's wild. They killed it. They absolutely killed it.
Hello, everyone. So first, I want to start by saying thank you to all gamers all around the world.
Yes, sir.
It's thanks to you that we are here today. You are at the heart of everything we do.
You're right about that.
To all Ubisoft teams around the world as well, I would like to say a big thank you.
The show was fire. They still got more, I would assume.
Your talent and passion are at the foundation of this fantastic lineup.
Give me like 2 or 3 more.
So I hope you are all excited to explore the amazing playground you have seen today.
I'll take one more.
At Ubisoft, we are creators of worlds. We are also proud to partner with some of the biggest names in entertainment to create original stories in beloved universes. Now, I am very happy to welcome Julian from Ubisoft Massive to give you a first look at Star Wars Outlook.
Star Wars. Let's go!
And gameplay.
This one is crazy, man. We're getting way too many Star Wars games. Oh, man. Ladies and gentlemen, Star Wars Outlaw. That's all I gotta say. Top tier.
Calm down. Do you want to see gameplay or not? All right. Let's get over the speech and let's get to the gameplay. Star Wars Outlaws takes place in a
I love Jillian. He's always been fun. This sweetheart.
Across the galaxy. For some, this is a time of turmoil. For outlaws, this is a time of opportunity. As a cunning thief, Kay Vess and her companion Nyx fight for survival every single day, relying on their skills and resourcefulness to get by. As they struggle to make ends meet, Kay and Nyx dream of the day that they will finally be free. But while seeking this freedom, Kay unexpectedly becomes one of the galaxy's most wanted. So to free herself from the bounty that follows her, Kay will need to pull off one of the greatest heists the Outer Rim has ever seen. As they navigate the underworld, caught between criminal syndicates and vicious, ruthless villains, Kay and Nyx will manage their reputation by taking on risky contracts and navigating complex relationships. All whilst avoiding
I gotta hit this dude up. I haven't talked to him in like a year.
Rule. Kay and Nyx's journey will take them across the galaxy through stunning, varied open-world locations and the wilds of space. One of these locations is Tashara, a moon that features windswept savanna and amberine canyons. Carved into Tashara's striking landscape, the city of Miragana serves as a central hive of scum. And
This is my game right here, guys. I know Assassin's Creed is going to be good. I know that there's a bunch of great games already, but
everything is measured in the value of influence, reputation, or cold, hard credits. This presents an abundance of opportunities and dangers for a young, ambitious scoundrel like Kay. On behalf of Massive in Sweden, along with Ubisoft, Annecy, Barcelona, Bucharest, Chengdu, Milan, Montpellier, Paris, Shanghai, Toronto, and our amazing team at Lucasfilm Games, it's our privilege to present to you this first ever look at Star Wars Outlaws gameplay.
Let's go.
If you're willing to take the risk, the galaxy is full of opportunity. Thank you.
Shout out to Julian. I gotta DM him. It's been a while. Star Wars Outlaw by Ubisoft from Massive Studios. They're the best. Let's go. This is my joint right here, guys. This one's for me. A big heist, by the way. I believe that's what we're gonna see. That thing's gonna be legendary.
Good boy.
I want that fighter stripped for parts by tomorrow.
On it.
All right, Nix.
Oh yeah,
Let's go get paid.
it's looking really good so far. Oh,
that worked.
He's the boss because he knows how to handle the Empire.
Okay, so combat looks fluid. The you can do hand-to-hand combat, which is my Metal Gear favorite way to play games, but it's challenging.
Nix.
You know, I definitely saw some stealth, and I think there's definitely going to be a lot of that in this game. Look at this, the distraction from the little pet.
Nice one.
Okay, so they got some really well thought out environment. Okay. You know, guys, I know I love stealth, so if they have a little stealth, it's good. You can always go in guns blazing whenever you feel like it in stealth games. So
I was just leaving.
feel like she got caught. Look at this. Damn.
Okay,
That's
we'll
Han
figure this
Solo's
out.
daughter. That's the first theory that I'm saying. Han Solo's daughter.
Oh, shield.
Okay. Oh yeah. Looks good.
Hey, Nix. Pet.
Look at this, and you can send your pet to pick up weapons and stuff.
This is getting bad.
Uh-oh, more enemies are coming. I could definitely feel this. Environment kills. They're damaging that for a reason. There's a reason why they're damaging everything. They're kind of showing off the environment. Let's see. Is she a Jedi? Will she turn into a Jedi? It's the question. It would be dope if she's
Pretty well, right?
Han Solo's daughter. Look at this. Oh, yes. Come on, man. Ain't nothing better than having a little motorcycle, but a space version of that. Can she shoot while she's on that thing? Is what I want to know. Come on, girl. Shoot some. There it is. She can. Perfect. What? Double kill? She got a slow motion that she targets multiple enemies. Top tier already.
That was close.
Oh, yeah.
ND5, I got the package. Where are you?
Waiting for you in Jaunta's Hope. Were you seen?
I said I got it. What else matters?
Should I assume we won't be working for the Pikes anytime soon?
Well, they'll probably forgive me.
Comforting.
Yo, this is a vast open world. Are they kidding me right now?
We made it, Nix.
Oh, man. By the way, this game is in between part 5 and part 6 from the original trilogy. So you never know what heroes are going to be in there from that era. And she's considered a scoundrel, kind of like Han Solo. So that's why I'm saying that. She's a scavenger, you know, she's out there making ends meet.
Hey, Andy.
You're late, Kate.
That's one of her
Doc is
friends.
waiting.
What? Are you worried?
No.
Okay.
I love a droid with a coat.
What?
Be careful. Donka's a broker, not a friend. She can't be trusted.
Who can out here? See you back at the ship.
This game's, oh my god, could this steal the shine from other games? I don't know. Wow.
Round 2 and I still like my odds. K-Vess. Back already? I told you she's fresh, but she's good.
Who's this?
Just a friend. Join us.
Job was more complicated than you said, Danka.
You lived. Hey, these aren't toys. They're investments.
Wait. We haven't met.
Don't really know many of you.
Stealing illegal contraband, running with syndicates. I could say you're a threat to the Empire. But I won't have to if you're smart.
Thanks, but I'm smart enough to get myself out of trouble.
You pay the tax just like everyone else.
Whoa, kid, let's just relax.
You won't make it off to Shara alive.
Maybe.
Yo, this game's fire already. You kidding me?
All troopers, we have reports of a fugitive in Jaunter's Hope. Move to apprehend.
Wow, they reported you. She reported you right away.
Imperial announcement wouldn't be about you, would it?
I have to get out of there.
I told you not to trust her.
Not the first time we've outrun the Empire.
This game's gonna be so good. A lot of gameplay too so far. Now, if I fly out of here, I want to see them.
We need to leave.
Yeah.
It's gonna be kind of like Star Wars Jedi. That'd be cool. Where you can actually see the planet and see you going to warp drive. All of this original Star Wars stuff. And you can, look at this. Good. Well, let's see. Into the shadows. The loading screen, possibly. I could dig it though. Nice.
Are we good?
Nothing on the sensors yet.
Uh-oh.
Anybody on the sensors now?
And you're gonna be able to run up on it. Wow. They went all out with this game. This might be my game of the year. They keep playing with me like this, bro.
Thanks, I'm working on it.
Oh no. Okay, okay. Man, Massive is ridiculous. Massive makes top tier stuff.
ND, get us out of here.
Spooling hyperdrive.
Absolutely greatness.
Let's jump.
Warp drive. Hyperspace. Whatever you want to call it. It's happening.
We made it.
It's wild. This game is it for me.
Got your new toy.
Haha, she's still
So,
going for the.
where do we go next?
Anywhere we want.
Oh yeah, I love this game already. I love it. Absolutely love it. Sold to the highest bidder, coming out next year. I cannot wait for this one. Jeez. Listen, that was an amazing show. Ubisoft literally blew it out the water. That's crazy. That was a powerhouse performance by these guys. Jeez. I'm gonna rewatch some of this and just talk about it in a second, but it was good. Hey, remember this girl, man? I haven't hit her up in a long time. Completely forget her name. What is her name? What's her name? What's her name? Great show, guys. Great show. Let's lower this. I think that's it. There's not going to be much more talking. And put some background music. We're going to probably replay some of these trailers one by one. Hopefully they're uploaded on YouTube by Ubisoft already. And I could just play them and just talk about them a little bit. But they killed it. They literally killed it. It's literally banger after banger. Outside of Skull and Bones, which I don't even know what that is. I gotta look into that one. But other than that, everything was a fire. I'm gonna try Skull and Bones out, man. I can't talk bad about a game I don't even look at. That's the only one. But look at this. Avatar, Prince of Persia. You know. Assassin's Creed. Just endless. Endless stuff. Ubisoft went crazy. It was a great show. Way better show than everybody else so far, in my opinion. Is that Kay? Let's listen to this.
And she'll like talk to you, but she's already taking all your things. She isn't perfect at it, but she always seems to get away with it.
Kay really finds herself in a bit of a jam. You know, she's got a bounty on her back and is trying to find work. That's when she starts to really realize, I kind of like this underworld business. I kind of like this world, and she's trying to thrive on it.
She has to survive because nobody else will save her unless it's her. The only person that she
I'm
has
watching
is
this.
her
This
companion
is
Nyx. They're
background.
not even human, but that is the closest thing she has to feeling a part of something in the world.
I also think that Nyx, in a lot of ways, is kind of an extension of Kay, both in a gameplay sense or a story sense, you know. In gameplay, she allows Kay to do things she never thought possible. And in the story, it's also a way for Kay to kind of sense when something's off or see an opportunity or that kind of thing. Really, they're completely connected.
I love that relationship. I'm so excited for people to meet Nyx because they're gonna fall in love with him too.
That thing is gonna be legendary.
Outlaws takes place right between The Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi, so it's the civil war between the rebellion and the Empire. That has actually created this pocket of opportunity for syndicates and criminal organizations to rise up in that space. We've got the Pikes, we've got the Hutts, we've got a new syndicate that we've crafted for this game called the Ashiga Clan. And one of the phrases we always held on to was this notion of you live and die by your reputation. So it's really exciting for Kay and hopefully for players.
She's so fearless. You'll see her just go for it, and there's no stopping her, even when there's danger involved. Even when there's fear underneath it, she'll never let you see it. Not really.
For a scoundrel story, you know, you really have to ask yourself, when is enough enough? How far is Kay willing to go to land that big score? And those are questions she's going to tackle through the whole story. We worked with Lucasfilm every step of the way in crafting the story, and they were an invaluable partner in helping us create and craft this thing. They were really embracing us with open arms in terms of, hey, we want to focus on the underworld. We want to focus on an outlaw navigating through that space. But we're sort of there to help guide and point out, like, hey, here's an opportunity you might not have looked at, or there's a character you might want to consider. So really, it was a partnership through and through.
I feel like this is one of the biggest, if not the biggest franchise of our lifetime. The themes, like everything has just been a part of our
Definitely
world.
one of the biggest.
And for me and for the world of Star Wars, I know that people are gonna love this game, not just for how amazing the gameplay is, but like the story itself, to see a young girl become a woman and become an outlaw.
What, are you worried?
No.
Umberlee's energy, her humor, her wit, all of that really has kind of helped inform the character. She has a way of jumping between that matinee action, high stakes tone to shifting to really intimate, really personal performances that make you connect to Kay.
Getting to bring my own heart and then mix it in with that confidence and her toughness and her charm and wit, it's really fun. It makes her very endearing, even though she's a very tough person.
You won't make it off to Shara alive.
Maybe.
And yeah, it kind of feels like she was always meant to be Kay. She informs it in every way.
I love bringing a character like this to life, and it's an honor, honestly, to be a part of this world. It's definitely a dream come true, and I'm still doing it, so literally like about to hop and do a scene right now. So it's all just exciting, and I feel now I'm really locked into the character. The team is amazing, and I feel very supported, and I'm happy that they found me, because I feel like I was meant to play this role.
Aw, she's sweet. Character looks interesting.
Make sure to catch me alongside with some developers and cast members at Comic-Con International this July in San Diego.
Oh yeah, this game is...
Welcome to the Star Wars Outlaws official gameplay walkthrough breakdown. I'm Chastity Vicencio with Ubisoft News, and I'm joined by narrative director Naveed Kavari,
I'm gonna be a little bit quiet watching this because this is the important stuff. After the show, they can break it down.
Who are going to give us more information about what we saw in the gameplay walkthrough.
Here we go. And this is our first ever introduction to Nyx.
Nyx is a Merkal, a rare and exotic creature whose home planet still remains a mystery. He's got a very curious personality, as you can see here. He can be a bit stubborn, but he has an incredibly strong bond with Kay and always follows her lead. She's grown up with Nyx for most of her life. He's not just a pet, he's family.
And here we have Kay. First introduction to a brand new scoundrel in this galaxy.
Kay is a young thief who's found herself on the moon of Tashara, which is a hive of underworld activity. She's picked up a high-risk job to steal a priceless, sort of mollusk-like object from a lieutenant of the Pike Syndicate. Once she's grabbed it, with the help of Nyx, she's going to turn it in and earn some much-needed credits.
So Pikes are one of the syndicates that we'll be tangling with in Star Wars Outlaws. And the Pikes here are borrowing without permission some vehicles from the Empire and the Rebels and different people and cutting them up.
Nyx. Hit that button.
Nyx is more than just a lovable and fierce companion.
This is dope right here.
Is a whole bag of tricks in and of
The
himself.
fact he can pick up weapons for you,
from a distance,
false distractions, hit buttons for you.
He can attack on command. He can help you with puzzles. He can help you discover secrets as well. He is very much conceived as a symbiotic part of the player's control over Kay and Nyx. So we're really thinking of them together as a whole.
I was just leaving.
So when we meet Kay in the beginning of the game, she knows her way around the blaster. It's not necessarily her first option or primary tool to solve a problem or a situation. However, as we progress through the game and its ever more dangerous situation, both Kay and the blaster itself will evolve and improve. And you will soon find it to be a central and very versatile tool for more than just directly taking out enemies.
Can y'all hear that, by the way? It's important information, in my opinion.
And Kay's blaster is very meaningful to her. This blaster has a lot of modules that you can discover, upgrade, and apply to the blaster that allow you to deal with
Wow,
situations
I had this all
in
low?
radically different ways.
Turn it up. Just a little bit.
Hey, Nick!
So here I think we have a very good example of the type of role Nyx can play, even in something like a full-on firefight, where that enemy that we took down dropped the gun that he was just about to shoot you with. Nyx can, slink down and retrieve that weapon for you.
Dick Ferrick!
Sometimes, best solution is just to get out of there. So ever since we kicked off this project in collaboration with Lucasfilm, one of the things that they were passionate about, of course, is authenticity. One of the things we were passionate about is bringing something to the galaxy of Star Wars. And one of the biggest things was this moon, Toshara. And Toshara, we developed, working very closely with Lucasfilm, everything from its vegetation to the wildlife to its deep, rich culture, and all of the activities that we can discover during this trailer, and even more.
A lot going on.
One of the key pillars for both Kay the character and for the core gameplay in general in Star Wars Outlaws is what we call a resourceful underdog. Kay is a capable and daring person. And we reflect that in gameplay with you having access to a wide range of actions and abilities, ever growing, of course, as you play through the game, ranging from stealth to full-on firefights. So as we saw here, shooting from, driving your speeder full speed ahead under fire from enemies. We said if we can make the player think like, "Huh, I can't believe I made it," when they just play through something, it's a success.
Bro, I want this game today.
Kay's
Coming out next
reputation
year.
with the syndicates will play a big role in how she approaches her journey, whether it's the Pikes, Hutts, or others. We had a saying that in the underworld, you live and die by your reputation. As if a job she takes hurts a syndicate, those opportunities aren't available. So her choices play into how she experiences her journey.
There's Jonta's Hope.
This is Jonta's Hope. Jonta's Hope is one of the settlements that we have in the game. So this is a tiny outcrop, an oasis of civilization in these windswept plains. And it usually contains a drinking hole, cantina, and these are hubs of activity too. So we very much enjoyed developing how it would look and feel and what sort of vibe that cantina would have.
But this is just one of many settlements and cities that Kay will discover across the galaxy. And that includes the capital of Miragana, a city on Toshara filled with corruption and underworld activity.
No.
Okay.
ND5 is a BX commando built by the Separatists and battle-hardened during the Clone Wars. Nowadays, though, he serves as kind of an enforcer droid in the underworld. He's partnered with Kay as they attempt to pull off a big, high-risk job. It's the opportunity of a lifetime.
Not a friend. She can't be trusted.
Who can out here? See you back at the ship.
So various jobs and favors for the different characters and factions you encounter. They play an important role in everything from learning new things, actually unlocking equipment and abilities, to managing your precious reputation in the underworld, which is the key to some of the most lucrative opportunities out there. Important note though, something that's key to the fantasy of the free scoundrel lifestyle is that you're never in servitude of anyone. You're making your own choices, carving your own path through this world, making a name for yourself.
Job was more complicated than you said, Dunka.
You lived.
This walkthrough's fire, by the way. I'm
Who
so
she
quiet
works
because I'm
for,
listening.
whether it's with syndicates or otherwise, is crucial to creating a reputation for herself. And then how she approaches those syndicates through those choices is going to be key to gaining bigger and better rewards, whether it's for credits or priceless artifacts.
Wait.
So nothing in the underworld is black and white, and we wanted to reflect that in the choices she makes when taking on jobs. This is one example of many. Does she just hand over what was stolen, keep a cut for herself, lie about how the job went down or the intel she learned? It's really left up to her.
In these scenes where we're going to give a choice to the player, And these choices, there is no wrong answer. There's just ways to weave your own story, ways to change, challenge, increase your reputation with certain factions and syndicates, decrease it, gain an advantage or a different perspective on the story too.
True
so
RPG.
We put a lot of effort in giving the player agency over their own trajectory.
So the game takes place in the original trilogy era. So the Empire is at the height of its power and reach. So they're always looming there, somewhere in the background, ever watchful.
But as you can see here, we want to show a different side to the Empire and how it intersects with the underworld, and that means corruption. Particularly on Tashara, even though it's Imperial run, the local governors and officers lean into corruption and have worked out special arrangements with the syndicates that benefit them.
So this is the wanted system, and the wanted system is something that's gonna be ever present within the game. If you are caught or challenge the Empire, you're gonna start to get wanted. And if you continue, you persist, and you do even more actions, that wanted level's just gonna go up. At the highest levels, the Empire will throw a huge amount of resistance and forces in your way. So that's something that you can play around with, but you're best off trying to avoid as much as possible.
Very important for us in this experience is that there will always be some way for you to de-escalate or escape.
Oh, this is the Trailblazer. Now, if there's one dream that a lot
crazy,
of
guys.
game developers have, it's to help design a spaceship for Star Wars. And this is our take on that, the Trailblazer.
The Trailblazer is an EML 850 light freighter from the Republic era, but to Kay, this is home. And if you're a scoundrel traveling throughout the galaxy, the first thing you need is a ship. And for Kay, there's none better than the Trailblazer.
So now we're in space. And, you know, one of the things that was very precious to us is having this seamless experience of going on foot to your speeder, to your spaceship, out of the atmosphere and into space. And space is a dangerous place, but it's a place full of opportunities too. So we'll be using it for combat, both on an intimate dogfighting level, an epic level with bigger ships, but also for discovery, exploration, and special surprises.
Let's jump.
It's important to hit those classic, iconic notes of Star Wars to remind players of the era that they're playing in, and the fact that the galaxy is something that is wide, diverse, but iconic at the same time. One of the things that is important for us is that every planet that you will visit in this adventure has a distinct profile, not just a very bespoke story, but also wildlife, an ecosystem, and situations that really radically change from location to location. And space is just another part of that. So we're trying to develop distinct profiles for every single orbital region.
Dig it.
We knew from the start when we sat down thinking about this game that we wanted to offer that full seamless experience. You know, sitting in a cantina, in a city on a planet surface, jumping on your own speeder, driving to your own ship, and as we just saw, seamlessly flying into space is something that we are incredibly pleased and happy and excited that we're able to actually offer.
We really enjoyed making this, and we can't wait for you to experience a new Star Wars adventure.
A lot of good details there. Just what I want. So it's definitely feeling like a single player game. I don't believe they're gonna have multiplayer in this, which is perfectly fine. It's an awesome game regardless. They did good. I need to look up YouTube.
We really want to bring an action platformer and to respect from the beginning the DNA of this brand.
Of course, this new entry could be super modern, super fresh. And I think this is the reunion of those two things. Our expertise in platforming games and our strong desire to be sure that this is a true Prince of Persia game.
combat system, acrobatic, puzzle, narration. So we knew that because of our experience on Rayman, that we can bring such kind of experience in 2D, but the core experience is a Prince of Persia game.
Sargon is a brand new character in Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown. He's the youngest of the Immortals. The Immortals are an elite warrior team. They fought and won many battles together.
Let's go then.
We don't embody the prince. The prince is the one we have to rescue. That's one of the different surprises that you will encounter in The Lost Crown. The Mount Kaf, which is the place where the adventure takes place, there's a curse. Time seems to be mixed up, it doesn't follow anymore its natural flow. The story that one character will live will be different in terms of timeline than the story of his friend, so sometimes the consequences and the causes are mixed up.
How is that possible?
My microphone is picking up the game. Hold on a second.
The starting point was to immerse ourselves in the Persian culture and legacy, which is so rich. When you learn, you have a strong emotion, you are amazed. You want to translate that feeling to the players, a feeling of exploring something new. And we get our inspiration from real places, like palace or temple, and even some natural landscape, like the Iranian forest, which is a real forest.
It was really fresh to have a forest in the franchise of Prince of Persia. I think it will surprise the players. And we have also living elements like platforms that ask you to shoot to activate it. We think that for Prince of Persia it's very important to have demanding platforming. We have level designers that are very expert of platforming because they worked on Rayman and things like that. And we also try to have gameplay elements that are unique. So like the bells, you have to shoot to reveal platform. When you create this kind of gameplay element, we have a lot of ideas, so you understand that you could do a navigation puzzle, you could do very tricky platforming, and even you could use it in combat. If you have enemies on it, you just have to shoot the bell and let the enemy fall in the spikes, things like that. I think the strength of our game is that we have characters that is really easy to handle, so we can easily mix combat and platforming.
I like to compare everything that is tied to platforming and combat to a music partition. I see a half and quarter and whole everywhere. And that was something that we use a lot for the platforming and combat. You know, the sense of rhythm. Freedom and creativity was the term that were defining the combat system. Everything is tied to a Sargon personality. He's like inventing his own movement. So it was really important to have the same approach between the way he's moving and the way the player can execute their combos.
So back in the days, Sand of Time, I pushed the boundary standards with the nice and smooth animation.
This game is definitely
So
it.
of course for the
I remember
Last Crown,
playing
we
the
are aiming
original.
the highest animation quality as possible. And the goal is to have a really smooth,
feel
challenging,
really good
and
about
responsive gameplay. All the gameplay animation is based on keyframe. Keyframe animation is the way to animate without motion capture. You create everything actually. You just take the puppets, design the line of action, the nice shape of the character and bring it to life. This allows us to masterize the timing and make it more cartoony. If you ask for two actors to grab one by the head and launch it, it's not just possible. So you can create everything with keyframe.
It's really important for us to make sure that this game is modern and respect players' cleverness and autonomy. To be sure that our players feel free to decide what is their next objective, because this is a genre where you are in isolation. This is a feel that you had in the first Prince of Persia.
So it's very important to always give information to players. Sometimes it's obvious, like big gating and the big landmarks. Sometimes it's been more subtle. It lets the player discover the consistency of the world and how everything is connected.
What we have developed is a lot of things. A new lore, new characters, a new combat system, a new art direction, a new narration. So it's something very important to say that this team has made a wonderful job on still working hard to bring a top quality game. Very important to talk about them.
they're doing their thing, man. That's gonna be a cool game. It's not like the biggest game of the year, but it's a fun game. This right here is gonna be popping. Let's listen in.
Hi there, I'm Stéphane Boudon, Creative Director on Assassin's Creed Mirage, and today we are going to walk you through our most recent trailer.
Welcome to Baghdad. This is our first glimpse of this vibrant city. We are in the 9th century Middle Ages, and as you can see, it's a dusty and sunny city as expected. But it's also a garden city with a lot of flowers and palm trees.
So Basim is heading back to the bureau. In the way, he stumbled on a specific target he has to kill, so he will take this opportunity to make the assassination. But he will quickly get into trouble.
Yeah, and as we can see, we can already distinguish our first regular enemies, which are the Caliphal Guard, the guys in red. You're gonna meet a lot of them.
In the game, we encourage you to flee and to vanish. Basim is a glass cannon character, and this scaffolding ingredient is really one of the ways players have to get out tight situation like that.
This is a water city. It's unexpected. Many people think it's just dust and sand. We can see now corner swings, good old vibes from previous AC games. The first AC games, we are a love letter to the very first one. And here is a carpet. If you don't blink, you can see there is an assassin's crest just here. Carpets are part of the world of Mirage.
So they're doing some stuff like old school mechanics,
on it,
swinging through the corner, different things like that. This was in the original games, and then they took them out for the newer games. This happens in a lot of games. They'll do a sequel, and they'll.
Alhamdulillah. So in this scene, Basim is coming back from his first assignment for killing one of the main targets of the game.
Alhamdulillah, a first of many achievements to come, Basim.
Here we meet Abu Jafar. This is one of the historical characters we're going to meet in Assassin's Creed Mirage. He's a genius. He's very important. He's going to provide you good tools.
Man, I need all the release dates on these things. I gotta tweet about it at some point.
Our focus was on Al Ghul, Fulov quietly scouted the city for where we could erect more bureaus.
I have found dwellings in 3 districts that are most unassuming.
This lady got a deeper voice than me, bro. Come on, man.
Arrived from Alamut and set off to El
I have to start talking like this, man. She out here making me look weak.
Shortly.
And I will join Rebecca in Karkh, where corruption is as common as the arid air. See Abu Jafar about some things he's been working on. Then come find us.
Have a look, Basim. I may have something that is of interest to you.
This is
Tools
what
are
I want
very
them to
important
explain.
for an assassin. They will help you to deal with complex situations you will encounter inside the game. You will have the possibility to unlock a new tool each time you climb a rank by fulfilling your assignments. And each of your tools can be upgraded as well through a skill tree where you will be able to choose the behavior of your tools to match your playstyle. For instance, you can decide to make the projectile of your blood dart damage your enemies, put them to sleep, or turn them berserk. The contract board is where are gathered all the side faction assignments. Each of them has a specific contractor request also, you might recall from a past game, and you can try to fulfill them to gain more rewards. You can find materials for your tools and your gear, but you can find also a specific token that will help you to open new opportunities inside the mission of Basim.
Interesting. All right.
The lighting in Baghdad was the first thing we set up with the artistic team. We wanted to have it right, not to use too much filters and have a kind of natural beauty of the lighting, which is really giving some gorgeous point of views on the city itself at every time of day. So here you can have a glimpse of that.
What do you see, Enkidu?
From a personal perspective, I grew up in this place of the world, and it was really the first thing I want us to be good at was the lighting, to give me the feeling to be back here, and I think we achieved that.
That's what's
So
up.
Eagle Vision is very iconic in Assassin's Creed, but for us it was also a necessary tool to bring back the stealth, moment-to-moment gameplay. So you will more rely on your Eagle Vision when it's come to do infiltration, look out for guards, or check their vision cones. And those
Listen,
vision
the
cones
fact that
are
Assassin's
new
Creed made
to
this
Assassin's
mechanic,
Creed Mirage.
every game that has stealth
Social
uses
stealth
it.
is back. You can use
It's
it
terrible.
organically.
It's
Or you can
overpowered.
bribe
To
also
be able to
merchants group
use
to
like an
create a
X-ray
patrol
vision to
blending
see where every
opportunity
enemy is.
to infiltrate
And I
specific
used to use this
areas.
so much, it made the
When we
games too
crafted
easy.
Mirage, we wanted to be able to change tools quickly to face any situation. That's why we created this wheel, very reactive, very immersive, and that will slow down time to let you react.
Yeah, I love it better. Assassin's gonna be great for sure, Cloudy. They bringing back some fly stuff and then upgrading new stuff into
Here
it.
is a marksman above the tower, and it's what we
Like
cannot
in this
choosing
game,
to do.
if you
So
didn't
we will
notice,
need
like
to get rid of him.
he's gonna kill this guy right here, right? And there's gonna be a guy upstairs that's gonna spot him, but he's gonna be able to stealth him still from far because he has like a throwing knife. Watch this. He kills this guy here, and then he hits the other one with a throwing knife, and it's still a stealth attack. It's no alert.
With one of his skill letting him the opportunity to use
That is a
knife
new
to do a
mechanic
double
that's
assassination
important. Metal
and
Gear
avoid
had it. Other
very,
games have had it, but
efficiently
Assassin's
to
Creed
spread
hasn't
the
had it the way they're doing it now.
And now it's time to take
And
down
then
the
later you'll
pesky
see another
marksman
very
and
cool
to
thing
enjoy
in a
again
minute.
the use of our eagle.
They're
and
really
to-
changing
and
this
to
game
enjoy
up and
also
making it
the
special.
view. We are actually above the Prince Palace, close to the Tigris River, and we are not just here to enjoy the scenery, but we have a target to find.
Once you get deeper in the lore,
and
you
here it
use the mechanics available. All right, so this is the mechanic I was telling you. It's a new mechanic. So basically, you're able to stealth kill 3 guys in a row. Right here, very top tier. Like he selects the 3 guys he wants to kill.
for Basim that allows him to quickly chain assassination.
Chain
It's really a
assassinations
showcase
here.
of Basim
1,
incredible
2,
agility and mastery.
3.
But of course, it's not something you
Fire.
can use at will. Basim will need to perform stealth skills to fill up his assassin focus gauge to use this ability.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Yeah, and
Here we can
Valhalla
see
was a great
Basim
game, man. I loved
planning
it.
his assassination, but just before striking,
This right here is another
he
cool
will,
feature. It's a
land
trap, basically.
trap.
So he's gonna go crazy here, but then he's gonna have that trap as a backup, which I think is also fire. The way they set that up. Look at this parry right here too. This parry was crazy. He assassinates another guy, and then the 3rd guy sees him. He does a nice parry to stun him, assassinate that guy. Then he poisons the other guy with the trap that he had. And top tier stuff.
Here comes the
I'm telling you,
red
well
smoke
designed.
bomb. I love the color.
The smoke bomb
my
to be able to
favorite
get
too.
away. So many good things. And the old school
And
blending with the
that's the end of
crowd.
our walkthrough. We hope you learned something new, and we cannot
Like I
wait
said, a
for
lot of
you
new
to
and old
play
things all
Assassin's
together,
Creed Mirage
basically.
when
I'm
it
talking
comes out
about
in October
new
12th.
features, old features. This comes out on October 12th. Perfect. I like these commentaries to add more. They're going back to some of their roots. Some of it's new, some of it's old. It's perfect. You dig? And that was the show, man. That was the show. It was a great show. It really was. I'm gonna go and start looking at a couple YouTubes and just having a discussion about it. A lot to talk about when it comes to what they did or didn't do and what I thought was great. And let me refresh this page for a second. All right, so the show, let's kind of recap the show. Okay, so the show started with the Star Wars. No, I'm lying. Start off with Avatar. All right, let's take a look at that real quick. So the Avatar is made by Massive, the same guys, and we're gonna do no audio here. I'm just gonna play my music in the background. And I'm gonna talk about it in my own words. So this Avatar game was made by Massive Entertainment, the same company who gave you The Division, the same company who's giving you a Star Wars open world game. And they know how to make open world games. They're going to make Avatar Frontier, which I think is going to be spectacular. The way they put this together visually, story-wise, and everything that happens to this character that you play and how it all goes. If you ever watched the original movie, you know, you have this alien planet and these very peaceful, loving aliens who are in tune to the planet and want to take care of it, and they care about everything, and they're really great. And then the humans come in and they want to get their resources, so they start invading them. And this game is a part of that story in its own way, though. It's connected. They worked with James Cameron, the director of the original, and they made this game, which has ties to the movies, all right? And it's going to be like 4 movies by the time the series ends. As you can see here, this footage in this game is top tier. You're able to fly, climb, jump, do all that good stuff, and traverse crazy. But there's a lot of combat, and surprising combat looks really nice. And I'm gonna be interested to see how it plays when I get my hands on it. Ubisoft, I kind of feel humbled after this show. I've been partnered with Ubisoft for a while, but after this show, I'm like, wow, I'm so blessed to be partnered with these guys. Can't wait to play this game on stream and just explore the whole universe. And it's so much amazing stuff. But as you can see here, the humans are invading, trying to take over the planet because these other guys have the resources in certain areas. So they've been basically trying to take over and then also control these rebels, or whatever you want to call them, the aliens, aka they're called Na'vi. And these species, you know, just defending their planet. They're not doing nothing wrong here. And it's just an interesting story, and we'll see what happens as far as story goes. But gameplay wise, you can see this, some of this is gameplay features. It cuts in between cutscene to gameplay and showcases the gameplay a little bit. So that was a crazy good trailer. And then they have the overall trailer, which I'm gonna go into right now and showcase some of that. And we're gonna stick to, like, I want to see gameplay, so I'm gonna skip a little bit. I think the gameplay started showcasing later. There we go. So now we're gonna watch some gameplay and get into the key parts here. You have different weapons. You can use human weapons, but you also have the Na'vi weapons, which are like bow and arrows, slingshots, and things like that. And it should be interesting to see how this all functions once the game officially drops. You can use environment kills, as you can see. There's a lot of good stuff here to figure out and see how it all goes. And they have this scan here. Again, that whole mechanic to be able to mark enemies, really good feature. Taking out these helicopters as well, these machines destroying. You're going to be doing a lot of destruction. I like it. As you can see, regular submachine guns, as well as a shotgun right here. Even got rocket launchers. You know, the game is looking kind of crazy right now. You're able to take this mech. I think you can ride that thing. Then you're destroying these helicopters while you're in the air. Interesting stuff. A lot of good presentation here. It'll be like, okay, this is what you're getting. It's like, all right, you sold me on this one. You got that. Then they're explaining in this part here how you can use the resources to craft and get upgrades. And then also getting in tune with the planet will help you unlock other abilities as a character, which are just as important. If you watch the movies, the more in tune you are with the universe, with the planet, the more upgraded you can be in your skill tree. So being able to traverse better and hunt better, all that good stuff. So I like it. I think it's gonna be a special experience. The movies were special, so I'm assuming this will be, have that beautiful all this combat also can be a lot of fun. So it's gonna be interesting, story wise and gameplay wise. Love it. And here we go. Great stuff. So yeah, so that game right there, in my opinion, spectacular. It comes out this year in December. Who would have thought? Props to them for that one. And then you had X Defiant. It was basically not really a trailer. It was mostly just the announcement they have next week. Open beta for everybody to play. And the game's coming out at the end of the summer. So before fall, September 1st is fall. So this X Defiant will come out at that time. So pretty cool stuff. The Crew Motor Fest. Actually, I have to upload a video. I'm gonna do that right now. I have to upload a video that I recorded about Motorfest, and I can actually talk about it now. It's legal. Let me see. I'm gonna go and upload it while we talk. So then there was a Mirage. We already saw a lot of that. We saw a lot of all this other stuff. We watched the extra developer commentary on all that, but they had good stuff. The Crew is a game that I'm uploading a video for right now. I got to play it early. I got to do my thing, so I'm gonna post that up literally this very minute. See if it gets any traction. There's probably a lot of traffic out there for people, especially around this time, but the fact that I got it early, might need to change the name and change some of the visual thumbnail. Yeah, super cool. Really into it. I feel like racing more. I even had some people playing it with me and they really liked it. So super interesting. Yeah, so that's the day when it comes to Ubisoft. In my opinion, this is the best showcase. You had PlayStation only give you like three or four of their like exclusives. Spider-Man and all this stuff was amazing, but they did a lot of third-party stuff like Final Fantasy, which actually is coming out next week or two, and I think it's gonna be personally one of my favorites. But a lot of like third-party stuff, and then Xbox did the same thing. All their best games were third-party stuff that can be on PC and PlayStation, so it was like, oh, they're cool. That was cool. Great shows, that was decent, but Ubisoft literally came out guns blazing, the best of the best, and super excited. Let's watch one more trailer. Who else can we watch here? We're gonna go with the Crew, actually. Let's check that out. Gameplay. Here we go. Let's watch the Crew real quick. I'm gonna mute it, of course. So here we go. You ready? Hold on, let me rewind this. I'm gonna make a little clip about this. All right, so the Crew Motor Fest. I got my hands on this in a virtual session literally about a week ago. Enjoyed it a lot, and it's improved from what it used to be, and it keeps getting better, and I'm very excited about it because it just gave me a vibe that I missed from racing games, and they had great music, and it was just something special about the atmosphere and the feel of the cars and overall the experience. So I'm excited to get into it officially when it does release. and I did make a video, so you should go check that out and see for yourself what I got to say. It's actually exclusive footage of the first hour of the game, so you can actually get to see what you can get your hands on and stuff like that. This gameplay and cinematic trailer here is a representation of what you get. I'll be honest, I played it already, I felt it, and this stuff here is just top tier. So get rocking, get ready, enjoy. But yeah, I'm doing little clips, by the way, guys, on my stream this whole time. I'm gonna be uploading a bunch of stuff today. Basically gonna spend the rest of my day doing that next 2 hours or so. I actually wanted to play Final Fantasy 16 because it's so crazy. But I'm gonna upload all this stuff that I have and then go from there. This was a great show. Honestly, they did a good job, and I'm excited to see what's next for Ubisoft. They still had a lot of other games they didn't even announce today. That's what's wild about it. You know, stuff that comes out next year, stuff that comes out 2 years from now, and they didn't even discuss it at all. So it's pretty crazy that we got such a good showcase, you know, even though they did not release that. Hold on, let me see. English. Here, let's fast forward this. I'm just gonna let this play while I talk. How many minutes is this before it starts? 8 minutes. All right, so we're just gonna let this play while I just chill out for the rest of this stream. And yeah, so anyway, so there you go. We did it. We did it, we did it, we did it. Hold on. I'm gonna put raw footage, just random, on my stream. I uploaded a video for my virtual session just now on my YouTube. I haven't uploaded on that channel for a while. So I want to get back. I'm gonna upload a lot of stuff on this channel in a minute. So it should be a good one. Again, thank you guys so much. I had a blast. Shout out to Ubisoft, man. You know, every year I always talk about how, you know, they deliver multiple games a year that I like. I think more than ever, they're delivering again, you know. Massive, specifically putting out this Avatar game and Star Wars within a year. That's crazy. And I'm gonna be honest, I was like, oh, just make another Division game. What the hell? But they've shut me up. I like when studios do that. It's like, dude, you have a small mind. Why are you staying stuck on the Division? Division 2's still good. They have new seasons, new content. It's fun. And, you know, stick with that. And then they got the Avatar, they got the Star Wars, and they both look top tier. It's not like one of these games suck. It's not like Avatar looks cheesy and it doesn't look like it has good gameplay. It doesn't look like it's going to be fun. It doesn't look like they really went in on it. It's like, wow, they went all out on this. And then their second game, which is a Star Wars game, is also on that level. So that's kind of why I'm like, damn, bastards. They don't miss. They don't miss. You know what I mean? I ain't mad at you, bro. Now, if both of those games are single players, it's perfectly fine with me. You know, I don't know how bad a game could be. Like, we always talk about we want multiplayer, you know, but imagine like God of War you know, The Last of Us, whatever game, and it's multiplayer, but it ruins your story experience. You get me? Like, I can't do that. I gotta have the experience, you know, when it's a great story, it's a great story. That's just how I feel about it. That's how I feel. But yeah, as you can see, this is a dope ass trailer. They went crazy. If you remember the original movie, if you I would the only thing I would recommend for anyone to do before they play this game is watch the movie once. You'll be surprised how good it is, and then it's going to teach you about everything you're seeing here. Even if you didn't, you can still play this game, because what happens in this game, what I'm seeing and everything that they explained, is it's heavy duty. I'm just gonna skip through some of this and watch more of the footage. In this game, you're one of the aliens, the Navi, aka Navi, who was young, and you were about to get abducted, but they put you in cryo sleep. You wake up from cryo sleep. Now that's you right there. And this is literally what's happening in the story. And you're in the world now. But the world is about to get invaded again by humans. And this time you're going to fight instead of hide and go into cryo sleep. So a storyline of you developing as a human, as a Navi, trying to build relationships with these tribes who won't let you in. They don't like outsiders. They're very traditional and they stick to their, families and stuff like that, and want to protect their own, and they don't want to, just let an outsider come in. So it's a lot of stuff like that. Self-discovery, learning these areas, a lot of really cool stuff. And in the original game, for example, one of the guys was learning how to capture one of these creatures and make them his own. Dangerous. They can kill you, or you can, create a bond with them and always have them with you for life once you make a bond. So it's a very cool story within the universe and how they work with these animals and how it all synergizes. So that's going to be a part of it. And then, you just got dope gameplay of amazing universe. When you talk about Horizon Forbidden West, for example, like, that looks beautiful. I always thought of Avatar. Every time I played Horizon Forbidden West or Horizon Zero Dawn, I always thought of Avatar. I'm like, they must have got inspired by Avatar, because some of the visuals are very bright and beautiful, And this game, of course, is the real Avatar, and they kind of touch on that a lot too. But there's new environments in here that we never seen in the movies. Right? There's only 2 Avatar movies so far. And we've never seen these areas. So it's interesting to see and to actually learn about, But yeah, super excited, man. Personally, I'm gonna be thrilled to enjoy this game very much. And I'm gonna go ahead and put up some videos. I'm gonna get off stream so that I can put up these videos. I have to cut them up a little bit, which is gonna take a lot of time from me. But definitely can look out for those. It's kind of just everything you saw me say here, but snippets, and they're gonna be up on different platforms and stuff. So you ready? Yo, this gameplay is popping. I'm telling you. I think you can ride that thing. They didn't want to show it on this gameplay, but I think you're gonna be able to ride it. I'm riding. What a great show. What a great show. Super exciting stuff. Shout out to Massive, man. I'm a fanboy now. Massive for best studio. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We gotta play the games. I'm hyped up, you know. Hey, but hey, I hope y'all enjoyed that. We'll be back for more. I feel like staying on and just playing some games, but I'm gonna jump off, do what I have to do for my YouTube channel, which I'm reviving. You know, I'm bring it back to life. Hopefully it starts to do well. Basically my news channel and coverage. But yeah, thank y'all for tuning in, man. We'll be back for more. Y'all stay safe out there. Stay blessed. Peace.